Hi, friend. Welcome. Let's breathe together. The intention of our breathing today is to lower the anxiety. Whether you experience anxiety attacks or whether you just want a way to regulate that gorgeous ancient nervous system of yours, you might want to try this. This is what I learned to do so I could stop taking my anxiety medication. Not that there's anything wrong with any kind of medication. Please hear me clearly. I just am one who desires to be off of such medications. And I developed this kind of breath work because I would get anxiety attacks in the post office or at the grocery store or driving my car, which was really scary because I felt like I was having a heart attack and wasn't sure if it was safe for me to even drive. The breath is very similar to what we did last week. It's just a very slow exhale, but there's a focus of saying to ourselves, I am safe, I am safe. You can do this standing up or even driving, but I want you to practice it if this is new, sitting down or laying down, so get comfortable, please. Through our nose, we're going to inhale. Fill your belly really, really full. Expand your chest. Hold for a second and then slow exhale through the nose. Inhale, we're just practicing the breath. Your belly fills, your chest fills, you hold, exhale. You could also count. You could inhale. 2, 3, 4. You could hold 2, 3, 4. And you can exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do one more time. Inhale, hold, slow, slow, slow exhale. Your shoulders drop, your jaw softens, your third eye softens, your toes and your fingers soften. Now we're going to take this deep breath in. Hold. And you're going to say to yourself, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. It's safe here, I am safe. I know it feels scary, I'm safe. I would tell myself this as I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Inhale. Thing is, it's going to take a little minute to convince our bodies that she or he or they are safe. So we keep going. I know it feels that way. I know it feels like we're about to die. But we are safe. Inhale deep into your belly. Expand your ribs, soften your shoulders, soften your jaw as you hold your breath, and then exhale. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. It's safe. Inhale. Even though it feels scary, even though I feel like I'm dying, I am safe. It's okay, I am safe. We're talking to ourselves like we're talking to a precious child who might be afraid of monsters in the closet. It's very real to them, just like this pain is very real to us, this anxiety. Inhale. Hold. I'm safe. I'm safe even though I feel scared, even though I feel anxious. Even though I feel uncertain, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Inhale. Soften your shoulder, soften your jaw, soften your ears. Exhale slower than before. I'm safe, I am safe. This body is safe, this body is safe. Oh, precious body. Inhale. Bring your awareness to your breath. I want you to breathe now on your own. I'm going to give you a few minutes just to breathe on your own. And if your mind wanders, just gently bring that cute little mind back to your breath. Bring your focus to how it feels when you inhale. How it feels when you hold and soften your shoulders, soften your jaw, soften your fingers, soften your toes, and exhale. Speak to yourself tenderly, like you would console a precious little child. Makes sense you feel the way you do. You don't even need to know why you feel the way you do. You are safe. Makes sense you feel the way you do. You're safe, precious one. Just a few more breaths. I'm safe. I'm safe. Can you elongate that exhale even longer with this last breath? And breathe normally. Sometimes breathing gently can help our anxiety in the moment. Sometimes the anxiety is too much. Like the other day, I was driving and I had a really severe anxiety. It came out of nowhere. I was driving, so I had to turn around and come home. It really felt like, oh, this time I'm really having my heart attack. This time it's really happening. And I was breathing, I was doing my breath work. But it wasn't quite enough, and I came in, I made it home, and I came into my house, and I laid right down. And I took a deep breath in, and I stuck out my tongue, and I shook my hands, and I stomped my feet. And I started to cry. I thought I was doing pretty good that morning. I don't know where this came from, but I started to cry. I had some grief in there that I didn't even know was sitting right there. I pounded my feet and I shook my hands and I stuck out my tongue and I did some big mouth breathing, which, as you know, I like to call the emotional pipe cleaning. Tears flowed and I felt regulated. So there's no one way to tend to our anxiety. It's not like, okay, I have this way to breathe and now I'm never going to be anxious. I'm sorry, my loves. At least for me, that's not how it works. I have to always bring my curiosity and that really deep commitment to knowing that I'm safe, even though it feels like I'm on the verge of death. But now I have so much evidence. I have so many times where I have overcome those anxiety moments where I feel like I'm dying, that I remind myself, I'm like, I know, honey, it feels like you're dying and you're not. You're safe. Do we need to scream and shake? Do we need a journal? Do we need to talk to somebody? That's another really, sometimes we just have to speak. Blah. Talk to someone that you trust. You can even just, if there's no one to talk to, you can just speak aloud. But to me, that's why journaling or speaking aloud is so helpful if there's no one to speak to. Because we can go right to our journal and speak there. I feel so overwhelmed. I had to take care of everything in my household all by myself, and I'm so tired to do it all alone. That was what I was speaking aloud that day I was doing my breath work. It's not fair is what I say a lot in my vigorous breath work a lot. I scream, it's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. I allow my little 3-year-old to have her tantrum because I'm not even sure exactly what's going on, but I do know that something needs to move, and so I give it the space to move. But hopefully this really gentle, I am safe exhale can help you next time. At least make it somewhere where maybe you can lay down and have a good scream or have a good kick and stick your tongue out. The other day I was at my son's piano rehearsal and a client was messaging me and it was really stressing me out. We got back into the car after rehearsal and I was texting or emailing with this client who was really, like I said, stressing me out. My son could tell. And he puts his hand on my arm. He's like, "Are you okay, Mom?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay." And we started to drive off and I just took a deep mouth breath and I stuck out my tongue over and over, and my son is laughing. I was like, "Yeah, baby, when things are frustrating, we have to move that energy somewhere." And he's like, "Yeah, Mom, let it out." I was like, "I'm letting it out." This client was really stressing me out. I was sticking my tongue out and shaking as I'm driving, and I felt so peaceful. If I'd have shoved that down, it would have turned into something. But I allowed it to move through, and I was still stressed out about the client, but I was able to be regulated, to drive. I took my time to regulate, and then I responded to my client in a more composed. I paused myself before responding to that stressful client. The breath can seem so we can just dismiss it as nothing. It is powerful. Allowing ourselves to have these silly tantrums is powerful. Allowing these little storms to pass through without needing to identify what does it mean about us or what does this mean about me. It doesn't mean nothing. It means a storm needs to pass through that precious body, so can we give it space to pass through? So that we don't stuff it down, so we don't hold on to it, so it doesn't somaticize into pain or anxiety. So let me know if you use this breath in a stressful or anxiety moment for yourself. I would love to know. And I'm sending you so much gentleness, so much gratitude. May we continue to weave gratitude into as many moments as possible with intention. I'll see you next time. Bye. It's me again. I just wanted to say I'm not a doctor and I'm not here to tell you to get off your medication or anything. I'm just sharing my experience. I know that what I'm experiencing isn't heart attacks because I did have my heart checked out. My heart's fine. She's great. There's nothing wrong with her. It is anxiety. I know this for sure. So do get checked out first before, so you know everything's fine. And we have an opportunity to do this self-healing. And of course, listen to your body more than you would listen to anyone, me or anyone. You know that body best of all.